Another two upload day. Wanted to talk about cuckoldery, being a cuck, and not being a cuck in the loose sense that by being left leaning you are inherently a cuck. I've accepted the cuckiness of being a lefty, as I've accepted the soyness of being a lefty. Even though I hate soy milk, it tastes fucking disgusting. But I am a cuck soy boy. What else do they have? What are the other? There's more than just cuck and soy boy for lefty. There's obviously libtard, right? You got libtard. Hey, if you know any other insults for left-leaning individuals, spam them in the comments. I want to know how to debase myself more accurately next time I do a video. But you'll see in the thumbnail, it's a picture of Destiny and there's a picture of Sneeko. And I want to talk about this because Charlie, who had lambasted Sneeko for being a cuck, was in his podcast, and his friends were calling Destiny also a cuck. He's in an open relationship. They're basically saying, like, I don't know, being in an open relationship is just cope for being a cuck. And Critical is just like, I'm gonna fight that tooth and nail because there's a very different situation where both you and your partner have agreed that you are sometimes going to have different sexual partners, and the variation to the extent how frequently that happens is going to be up to you two. But you two are still in a committed relationship. It's not quite cheating, but it also says it's not quite cuckoldery. Now, I think it should be fairly obvious. I think one of the issues is by being on the left side of YouTube, making fun of Sneeko for being a cuck puts them in weird areas because there's a lot of progressive individuals that straight up just are cucks, and it's weird to shame someone for whatever your kink is. Like, from my position, I'm like, I don't give a shit that Sneeko was a cuck. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, I give a shit that he's literally a fucking idiot, and he's also from the New Haven area. I'm from the West Haven area, so he's representing my area kind of accurately, but but he's doing it like an idiot. I care about his dumbass views on vaccinations. I care about his dumbass views on voting. I care about when Trump was being investigated for different forms of corruption, he's like, but don't all presidents do corruption? And even Myron from the Fresh and Fit podcast would be like, no, this isn't normal. This is another right-leaning red pillar. I mean, he's just not an intelligent person. I mean, anytime he has a viewpoint of his questioned based on the logic and the premises of it, he's like, chat, am I wrong? And then chat agrees with him because they're his chat. They follow him because they follow his opinion. And they're like, no, chat thinks I'm right, so I guess I'm right. He's a fucking, his like Aiden Ross levels of dumb. Nah, he's smarter than Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross is a fucking idiot. Anyway, I don't care about the cuck shit. We talk about cuckoldery is a pretty clearly defined thing, right? You are someone as a non-willing or willing participant in someone that, you have to be, I think cuckoldery is specifically a willing participant, right? Well, the way that we should be using it. But you are willing or non-willing participant in someone having sex with your partner, at least with your knowledge or not with your knowledge. But it's just that one instance. You are being cuckolded when someone has sex with your partner. When in front of, explicitly when it's happening in front of you and that's one of your fetishes. You like to watch someone have sex with your partner. Destiny is not watching people have sex with his partner. Melina is not watching people have sex. That's Destiny's girlfriend. God. Destiny's wife. Not watching people have sex with Steven, right? They're both can do their own thing sexually, romantically. They're just there for each other, right? Sneeko watched somebody have sex with his girlfriend. That was cuckoldery. Here was another girl there. If he was having sex with that other girl, they would have just been swingers. But he chose not to because apparently he wasn't feeling her. He probably might have been psyched out because someone was having sex with his girl. Maybe if he was more emotionally used to it, he would have had, even if the girl wasn't attractive, he would have had sex with her. Advice to anybody that's a swinger, you gotta vet out both of the partners so you don't get there and end up not wanting to have sex with the partner because then you end up being cucked. It's just pretty, you gotta be, if you're willing to generalize and say that an open relationship is cuckoldery, you probably don't have a very, I want to say you're dumb, because I think you just use terms differently. I would say also incorrectly. Like, I would say even so, not even like dictionary, like socially incorrectly. Like an open relationship, if an open relationship is cuckoldery, I mean, I guess you are, I don't know, that's weird. I guess you just assume you have, if you're a red pillar, I get that. Like, I get someone like Sneeko saying that an open relationship is cuckoldery, because his fans were calling Destiny a cuck. And Destiny was aware of that. He's like, I'm not going to, mention my open relationship. I'm not going to defend my open relationship stuff. Because in their brain, like, someone is sleeping with you. And for some reason, it's always a black man with large penis. I'm not sure. Like, one thing Destiny was saying when talking about, like, I think everybody who's calling an open relationship cuckoldry actually is a cuck. Because they want the BBC to fuck their girlfriend. The thing is, it's always a big black cock fucking their girlfriend. It's never just like she's having sex with someone she wants to. It's not an Asian. It's not an Indian. It's never a white man. It's always a large, well-endowed, muscular black guy. And because of the specific image they're putting with it, I'm like, this isn't like a, I believe this thing is cuckoldery. Like, I do think you're just literally someone who's scared of your girlfriend being fucked by a bigger, blacker man. That's it. You need help, bro. You need to get over some shit. I don't think it's the same thing. After you're done calling me whatever soy insult, explain to y'all why, if you think that being in an open relationship is the same thing as cuckoldery, despite my explanation of being like, you are just a passive participant in someone else having sex with your wife or partner in front of you, versus you are not having sex with whoever you want or whoever you've agreed to have sex with your partners, not with each other. If you think those are the same thing, explain why. I already disagree with you, though. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I'll hear you out. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video if someone makes a really good point. But if you like us all, leave a like, do a subscribe, do a comment. Just kidding, don't do a crime. I'm out.